Victoria is the largest city on Vancouver Island. It is also the capital city of the province of British Columbia, Canada. Condé Nast, a leading travel magazine, named Victoria the second best small city in the world. Thanks to its mild climate, Victoria is a great place for outdoor sports and vacations. Warm and friendly Victoria Airport. It's not as busy and stressful as any big city's airport. Convenient and fast car rental services are available right at the airport. Since Victoria is located in the southwest of Canada's west coast, I chose it as the first location for this trip. I chose the zero point of National Highway 1 as the driving starting point for this tour. The century-old Butchart Garden is a world-famous private garden. Approximately 23 kilometers north of downtown Victoria. The garden covers 5.26 hectares. Couple from Ontario in 1904, Butchart. They built this world-famous garden on an abandoned limestone quarry. The garden was officially completed in 1939. First, they converted the deep pit left after the quarrying into a sunken garden. Designed and built the Japanese garden in 1905. In 1929, the Italian garden and the rose garden were built. This century-old park is roughly divided into sunken garden, Japanese garden, rose garden, Italian garden. In 1964, to celebrate the 60th anniversary, a few fountains was installed. Right now, there are over 700 different species and over millions altars of flowers and plants. Uninterrupted flower bloom all year round. In 2004, the garden underwent a series of reorganizations. The gardens were listed as a National Historic Site of Canada in 2004 to commemorate its 100th anniversary. Prior to the arrival of European navigators in the late 1700s, the Victoria area was home to several communities of Coast Salish peoples, including the Songhay. In 1841, James Douglas was responsible for setting up a trading post on Vancouver Island. They built Fort Victoria on the site of present-day Victoria. Victoria has a warm oceanic climate. The average temperature in January is 5.0 degrees Celsius. When you come here, you will naturally slow down your pace. Immerse yourself in the relaxed pace of life of the locals. It is also a vacation paradise. The rugged coastline and beaches here are also popular with paddlers. With a long history of being baptized by European civilization, the Victoria has always maintained a strong English style. The place exudes a strong nostalgic look everywhere. Up-close whale watching is a special feature here. Victoria is a charming city. It is a city with a 19th century English atmosphere. There are century-old buildings everywhere in Victoria. This is one of the two local landmark buildings, the Castle Hotel. It started business in 1908. This is a typical neo-Baroque building. Chinatown here is the second oldest Chinatown in North America, after San Francisco. This is the famous landmark building, the Parliament Building. Completed in 1897, it is a typical Baroque building that is the seat of the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia. The vehicle ferry here goes directly to Vancouver and south to Seattle. The ferry can accommodate 370 vehicles and more than 1,600 passengers at each time. Each one-way trip takes 1.5 hours. I hope to visit this charming vacation destination again in the near future, as I can't cover all the sites in a short half-day trip.